So we are here at the Brudanell Social Club in Hyde Park. The scene is packed, electric. I don't know how to describe it. The queue just stretched on forever. Obviously a very high student area, and that's important because only about half of 18 to 25-year-olds voted in the last election. And so if Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party can really rally the people here to register up to vote and get them to go to the ballot box on the 8th of June. We've spoken to a few people. They've all seemed really excited about the event, about Corbyn, about the Labour Party. They've been disappointed, angry with Conservative cuts to healthcare, education, and so we're really seeing that kind of passion coming out here today. What kind of attracts you about Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party right now?
I think he is the only person who's really standing up for the people on the ground, hard-working people, the many, not the few, obviously. Interested in what he's got to say about especially building housing. I work for a housing charity, and I think pledging to build 1 million affordable homes is really, really important.
So, in a sentence, let's say I'm a swing voter, why should I vote for the Labour Party come June 8th?
I think come June 8th you should vote for the Labour Party because all we have seen in the last Tory government is austerity cuts. We've seen that people are not being supported in the way they said they do. The Tories say one thing, they do another. No one's life that I know who's on a minimum wage or a 0 hours contract has dramatically improved in the last 7 years.
I believe university education should be available for all those that want it and are going to benefit from it. I do not believe universities should be a source of debt for the rest of your life. There is also a mental health crisis facing this country. A quarter of us in our lifetime will go through some very difficult and very dark places. Too many young people frightened of the stigma, lack of support, suffer in silence, suffer alone, and sadly some of them have even taken their own lives as a result of it. So the stress that people go through, the I. Daniel Blake generation that they go through, the problems people go through, yes, we need to properly fund our mental health services. Yes, there will be a minister dedicated towards mental health. But we also need, as a people, as a community and as a society, to stand up against the stigma and have real parity of esteem between physical and mental health. And I don't have a problem with any of that. I don't have a problem with talking about that because that is the kind of society we want to live in and want to achieve.
How are you feeling after that speech you gave?
I think it was a good speech. I think there's a lot of young people here. I'd say the average age is probably under 30. And I think young people feel pretty disenfranchised. So, it seems to strike a chord with the younger voters, and that's what we need in this election if the Tories are going to be voted out.
I think a lot of young people got caught up in the media story that he was unelectable and there was no way he could get in. And then just in the last few weeks, I've really seen a change amongst students who suddenly are interested in the policies, and they're getting beyond this bias that the media has, which is really encouraging to see.
So we're just here at the end of the day of the Labour rally at the Brudanell Social Club. Huge turnout here, practically half of Hyde Park about that came out, and although the weather is pretty grotty today, it doesn't seem to have dampened people's spirit here. There was a huge turnout and a big day for Labour here.